Welcome to Embellished Lettering Jelly Roll White. This is Erica Pinto from EP Lettering. I'm a hand lettering artist from Toronto, and today I'm going to show you how you can use Sakura's new Jelly Roll Classic White pens to add some fun and easy embellishments to your lettering. In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate three simple techniques: the drop shadow effect, the split nib effect, and the galaxy lettering effect. The supplies I'll be using are the Jelly Roll Classic White pens, a Pigma Micron, a Pigma Professional Brush Pen, assorted Koi coloring brush pens, the Koi Colorless Blender, Strathmore Artagain drawing paper, watercolor paper, and marker paper. The Jelly Roll Classic White pen comes in three sizes: fine, medium, and bold. They are great pens to use with lettering as they deliver a smooth and opaque white ink. Let's start with a look at the drop shadow effect. Normally we think of drop shadows in terms of darker colors like gray and black, but you can use a Jelly Roll white pen to create a similarly eye-catching effect. To start, I am using a black Micron pen to write out the words "Feelin' Fancy." You'll notice that I am going back to thicken parts of the serif letters as well as the downstrokes in my script letters. That is, the lines that are written in a downward motion. Now I am using the fine Jelly Roll 05 to add a thin drop shadow to the right side of each of my thick strokes. Normally a drop shadow would be added to the right side of each line in a given piece of lettering, whether it be a thin upstroke or a thick downstroke. But I like to create a more subtle effect by adding the white shadow only where the thicker downstrokes appear. The split nib is a fun technique that mimics the double-lined look of a split calligraphy nib. To start, I am using three Koi coloring brush pens and the Koi Colorless Blender to create an ombre look. This technique is explored in more detail in my color blending techniques tutorial on Sakura of America's YouTube channel. Simply, I start with a vermilion pen to write out the word sunset, and gradually add layers of lavender and burgundy. The Koi Colorless Blender is used to smooth the transition between each of these layers. Next, using a sheet of scrap paper to keep from smudging my letters, I take the bold Jelly Roll white pen to draw a vertical line down the middle of each downstroke. Once this layer has dried, I go back and add a second layer to really make this embellishment stand out. The third and final technique I'll demonstrate is the galaxy lettering effect. This one is a lot of fun because you can combine all three jelly rolls. To start, I'm using the medium-sized Pigma brush pen to write out the words "Starry Night." You can use other types of pens if you like, but I've chosen the Pigma brush pen because its black ink dries quickly and contrasts nicely with the white jelly rolls. Next, I've decided to add a subtle shadow using the light warm gray Koi coloring brush pen. Now comes the fun part. I'm using all three sizes of the Jelly Roll white pens to create my stars. You can draw as many as you like. I'm adding lots of little stars with a fine pen and sprinkling in a few of the larger ones using the medium and bold pens. This is such a fun and easy embellishment, and you can combine it with other Sakura pens like the Koi coloring brush pens for a more colorful look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. For more lettering photos and videos, check out my website or Instagram account.